pleasant land. Those are some nails.
Location, staff, technology. So you're buying the substructure for the superstructure to come. And with purchase, you would inherit the best sites available, the finest botanists and herb sommeliers in the world, as well as the most innovative marijuana technology on the planet. And when this little piggy goes to legal market and the demand way outpaces the supply, these locations, these green-fingered botanical boys, as well as my superior technology, will be at a premium. And you would own them all. Did you know it took 15 years after alcohol prohibition ended back home for the legal market to scratch that itch? 15 years. And that's if you do nothing with it. Yes, it's a win-win no matter how you look at it. And I'm not greedy. You and I both know that $400 million is a fair to generous asking price. Especially considering that once this game's kosher, it's going to be worth somewhere between 200 billion and, well, £500 billion annually. Weed, bush, skunkamola, White Widow super cheese. It's the new gold rush. This is the thin end of a very fat wedge, sir.
If it's such a fat wedge, why don't you keep it?
You see, I've developed a reputation as a man who came up the hard way. You could say that there's blood on these pretty white hands. But in the new business, once legal and under the jurisdiction of the respectable umbrella of ministerial legitimacy, an enterprise like this will need a face with a clean past, which sadly, I do not possess. Retirement doesn't sound so bad. Long walks in the countryside, pruning roses with my better half, raising some cubs. I've earned it.
Look, we both know growing is only 50% of the business. I need your European connections. I've seen how the sausage is made. Now tell me about the butcher shops.
Well, that comes later, Matthew, when the money's in escrow.
Now that we have established the dilemma of our protagonist, let us turn to our antagonist. Many miles away, across the open plains, another beautiful feral beast lopes his way to a watering hole.
Who are you talking about now?
I talk, Raymundo, of Dry Eye. Oh, Dry Eye. What is he? Chinese? Japanese? Pekingese? Get on your fucking knees. Dirty dragon, filth. Yellow is the colour. Gambling is the game. He explodes on the scene like a millennial fucking firecracker. Bang, 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 bang.
I'll have to stop you right there, Fletcher. That doesn't sound like the Dry Eye I know.
Just making sure you're paying attention, Raymond. So let's cut instead to a somewhat anticlimactic, but suave and debonair Dry Eye, like a Chinese James Bond.
Wait, buddy.
License to kill.
Open him up.
Yes, boss. Hold your hand. Buddy up.
Good Lord. Hose them down, load them up, and fuck them off. Let me have a look at 432.
Yes, boss. It's just right here. Hold your hand. There's 120 rims, 32 Ellis engines, 60 custom...
All right. Hey, man.
Sorry, chaps. I quoted you for a 20 when it's a 40-footer. It's gonna be double bubble.
Double bubble? A gentleman's quote is a gentleman's word. Now, either you or your family are gonna have to pay for that lesson. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, boss.
Give the soppy prick his money.
Anyway, let's put a pin in Dry Eye and turn again to Mickey.
If you're thinking of smoking that in here, don't.
I find that confusing. Do you mean don't smoke or don't think? Oh. Gone. Oh, all right, it's gone out, it's gone out. think the time has come for me to introduce you to our queen.
Errol, bye.
A Cockney Cleopatra to Mickey's cowboy Caesar. The only weak link in his otherwise impregnable armour is his devotion, his passion, some would say his obsession, with his beauteous lady wife.
I'm trying to do you a favour here, Mike. But every time I do you a favour, it ends up costing me too. Why is Miss Cover still here? That range was supposed to be finished this morning. I'm not talking to you, Mike.
Sorry, boss. Roger's on the range.
How many times have I told you? I don't want Roger up front. This is a sanctuary for the ladies. Where is he?
He's up in your office with your husband.
Misha, darling, I'll have you out of here in 20 minutes.
Rosalind, I've got a spin class in half an hour.
20 minutes and no charge. Lisa, champagne. Mike, you still there?
Yeah, of course I'm still fucking
Right, well, if you're still there, who's ordering the fucking parts?
So what do you think?
Ringing the bell, but not too loud. Dipped in honey. That's on the money. But you always could make a good cup of tea, Mickey. Very nice.
Hello, Ross.
What the fuck is going on in here? I should have known it was you behind this. Roger's supposed to be working down there and you're up here blowing his brains out.
I'm on it, boss.
You want to be?
Don't blame the Dodge, dear. You know he's got a special nose and he's doing this old dog a favor.
Dodge, get down there and earn your money.
Gone.
What are you doing here anyway?
Thought I'd come by to have a cup of tea with my wife.
Well, go on then. Put the kettle on.
Looks like the deal's going through.
Second thoughts?
No second thoughts. I like middle age. Like gentrification, private schools, fine wines, and a spoonful of caviar to help my medicine go down. But most importantly, I'm looking forward to spending more time with you.
Of course you are. Look, I don't want you knocking around here feeling all unemployed and lost with yourself.
Oh, fuck me. Most wives would beg their other halves to get out of this game, but not you.
That's because I know you, darling. Look, you'll have to do this elegantly, love. If word spreads that you're getting out, that could read as weakness. And if you smell smoke, it's because there's a fire, and that could get expensive. So you're gonna have to stamp that out without any gentrification. But not you, love. Don't you do anything messy. That's why you've got people, remember?
I fucking love you, babe.
Of course you do.
Any chance?
Nah, you can wait. I've got a red hot Ruski with a finger on the trigger. Got to deal with it.
I don't mind the two of yous.
Go on, fuck off.
Fletcher, why are you wasting our time? I know what happens in my world and what doesn't. What I fail to recognize is why Michael should be motivated to write you a check for 20 million.
I find you very impatient, Raymond. I am a storyteller. As they say in a film game, I'm laying pipe.
Well, you better put something through it soon.
So what is that? Is that barbecue as well?
Yes, it is, Fletcher.
I love a Barbie. That is a useful bit of plant then, isn't it? So that heats up your knees and cooks at the same time. You've got to show me how to get one of them.
Well, you can take it with you if you fuck off now.
Ray, is there any chance of a steak?
Yeah, all right. Got a bit of Wagyu in the freezer as it happens.
I never had Wagyu.
Yeah, well, it'll be wasted on you, but it's all I've got.
I'll get it, mate.
Oh, no. You're all right. Just stay right there.
Oh, fuck me!
It's hot. He's a sly fox, that Fletcher. Night-night, Aslan.
32 LS engines? You got all these parts on a 40-foot container?
Yeah.
How'd you get your hands on that?
Ask no questions, hear no lies. Hence the price.
So how much?
Oh, no charge.
Okay, so what's the price?
A meet with your husband.
Oh, fuck off. That's not gonna happen.
It's in his interest.